The rain fell like tears from the sky that night. Under a flickering street lamp, a shivering dog whimpered beside a pile of wet cardboard. A girl, barefoot, her hair soaked, eyes tired but gentle, lifted her tattered blanket and whispered, "Come here, boy, you're not alone anymore." She didn't know that saving that dog would change her life forever. And that by tomorrow morning, a man in a black car would be looking for her. Dove Chapter 1. The Girl Beneath the Bridge. The city never stopped moving. Cars splashed through puddles, neon lights blinked above empty streets, and people rushed past without noticing the shadows hiding beneath the bridge. Among those shadows lived Lena, a 17-year-old girl who hadn't seen a warm bed in months. Her mother had died when she was 15, and after her stepfather turned her away, the streets became her only home. She learned to survive with quiet strength, collecting plastic bottles, drawing on scraps of paper, and humming lullabies she barely remembered. That night, the rain was relentless. Lena curled under an old blanket, trying to keep her few belongings dry, a dented tin cup, a photo of her mother, and a sketchbook. Then she heard it, a faint cry. A whimper. She looked around and found a small golden retriever, trembling and drenched under a bench. Its fur clung to its skin, and its eyes were wide with fear. Lena hesitated. She had nothing, not even enough food for herself. But something in the dog's eyes broke her heart. "Hey, it's okay. I got you," she murmured, crawling closer. The dog flinched but didn't run. She wrapped him in her blanket, shielding him from the rain, and pulled him close. They spent the night huddled together under the bridge. The dog, who she named Buddy, rested his head on her lap as the storm raged on. The next morning, Lena woke up to sunshine breaking through the clouds. She smiled for the first time in days. "You see, Buddy." The rain stopped. She tore her last piece of bread in half and gave him one. "Don't worry, I'll find us something." That day, Lena wandered through the marketplace, asking if anyone had seen the dog before. No one had. She tied a red ribbon she found in the trash around Buddy's neck, hoping to keep him safe if they ever got separated. But that evening, as the sun set, a sleek black car pulled up to the marketplace. A tall man stepped out, impeccably dressed, eyes sharp, expression cold. Ethan Cole, CEO of a tech company that owned half the city. His face was all over billboards, but in that moment, his mask of control cracked. He was shouting Buddy's name. Heartbreak Chapter 2. The knock on the door. The next morning, Lena was sitting by an abandoned warehouse, brushing Buddy's fur with her fingers. She didn't notice the shadow that fell over her until she heard footsteps. "Excuse me," a deep voice said. Lena turned, and froze. The man before her didn't look like anyone who belonged near this part of town. His coat was soaked, his shoes too clean for the muddy ground, his expression anxious yet relieved. "Where did you find that dog?" he asked softly. Lena clutched Buddy protectively. "He was alone in the rain. I didn't steal him." Ethan's voice cracked slightly. "No, I'm not accusing you. I've been looking for him everywhere. He's my dog. His name's Max." Max, perked up instantly, tail wagging, barking with excitement. Ethan knelt, hugging the dog tightly, and for a moment, the powerful CEO looked like a man stripped of everything but love. "Thank God, I thought I'd lost you." Lena smiled faintly, even though her heart ached a little. "He's a good dog. He kept me warm." Ethan looked up, noticing the dirt on her clothes, the dark circles under her eyes, and the kindness behind her tired face. "You saved him." She nodded. "Anyone would." "Not everyone," he murmured. He hesitated, then reached into his pocket and pulled out a wad of cash. "Please, take this. It's the least I can do." Lena shook her head immediately. "No, I didn't do it for money." That answer stunned him. In his world, people always wanted something. But this girl, this homeless, hungry girl, had given without expecting anything back. Ethan stood there for a long time, rain beginning to fall again. Finally, he said, "At least let me give you shelter for the night." "I insist." Lena hesitated but agreed, mostly for Buddy's sake. He drove her to his home, a mansion of glass and light. She stood in awe, afraid to even step on the white floors. A maid brought her clean clothes and food. She ate slowly, her eyes shining with gratitude. Ethan watched silently. Something inside him shifted. He had spent years building walls, around his heart, his emotions, his past. He had lost his wife years ago and drowned himself in work. But this girl's kindness cracked those walls. That night, Lena fell asleep on a soft bed for the first time in years, Buddy curled beside her. The next morning, she woke up to sunlight pouring through the curtains, and the sound of a gentle knock on her door. Ethan stood there, holding 2 mugs of coffee. "Good morning. I was wondering if you'd stay for breakfast." Lena smiled shyly. "Only if Buddy gets some too." He laughed, the first real laugh he'd had in months. Over time, Ethan helped her find a job at one of his community centers. Lena proved herself hardworking and kind, inspiring everyone she met. Soon, she was helping other homeless teens find shelter, using her story to remind them that kindness can change a life, even in the rain.